I told you I'm lucky, right? And things just happen to me, both good and bad. So just understand that. But I actually won the lottery for the Found North Goldfinch. This is a 15-year-old Canadian whiskey. We'll talk about the specs here in a minute. Uh, let's see if it's any good. Cork pop. That's a little weak on the pop, but that's okay. All right, we're going to pour this in here. We're going to talk about it a little bit. I am not going to give you the full deets on said whiskey because I'm doing an entire podcast on this bottle. For one, I haven't really done that a whole lot on my podcast, and for two, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So basically, what this is it's a obviously a Canadian whiskey. I'll get the words out eventually. It's 91% corn, 8% rye, 1% malted barley, finished in Sauternes, cognac, and new American white oak. It's 58.1% alcohol. Really cool. That's all the deets I'm giving you. You just got to go listen and watch or listen to the podcast. All right, color amber, maybe even honey, So what Found North is known to do is they will get casks of single grains, and then they will take those, pick them, and then do a massive blending and finishing series. So this is the first flight of Goldfinch. This is a brand new bottle. It just came out like 2 weeks ago. I don't see a whole lot of people reviewing it, so I thought, hey, let's get into it. And I will tell you, I did not drink all that. They are literally samples. I already boxed them up. They're going away. I sampled them out to everybody because if I get something, you're going to get to try it. Hopefully, if you get something, I get to try it. So really cool. Found North. This was like a little over 8,000 bottles made, and I was lucky enough to be in the lottery to win one. Now they are a little pricey, 179, 175, something like that. It was a little pricey, but does it add up on the smell and taste? So I will be 100% transparent with you. This is not the first whiskey of the day. This bottle has had time to oxidize a little bit. Now, Nick Taylor over at Found North wants you to let this sit for about 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause, let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes, and then come back to it. Let me pause. All right, we're back. I'm doing some stuff here in the shed. I'm trying to rearrange some things, make the studio a little more homey, if you know what I mean. So let's get into it. What did I say the proof was again? 58.1% alcohol, 116.2. So not the highest proof that Found North has ever had, but doesn't match up. On the nose, it's inviting. It's oily. It's like, it's very jammy. You're going to get that with cognac and Sauternes, right? Cognac is a brandy made out of grapes, and Sauternes is a white wine, fortified white wine. Yes, it is white. They let the white grapes, sit out in the sun and turn to raisins, and they change color. And so when you actually drink the Sauternes wine, it is red or reddish. And that's what gives it that like almost like syrupy consistency. And when they put it in a barrel, it just leaches into that barrel and it gives it so much flavor. Sauternes is one of my favorite. That's why I was so jazzed, as some of the new kids are saying. I was so jazzed to get this because I love Sauternes. I love anything finished in Sauternes. You could dip a turd in Sauternes, it's probably going to taste good. The nose is inviting so much. I will tell you, when I first got this, I popped it open because I was excited, right? I took a sip of it, and it was hot. It was fiery. I didn't really care for it as much. Now, it is singing across the board. It is literally singing to me like a Finch would. That was corny. I'm very sorry. It's been a while. Man, there's just so much flavor there. but I'm not going to get into all the flavor. The finish lingers too. That new wood, the new oak that they use at the very end, it really gives it this backbone of some tannin in it, because uh, Canadian whiskey can be a little one note or a little quick in its profile, right? So you need to lengthen its profile a little bit with stuff like rye, and the malted barley gives it some oomph as well. They don't have to put malted barley in there; they just do because it gives it length and a longer finish, right? There's a bug flying around in here. It's not a mosquito. Look at it. Did I get him? Oh, he was in my hand. Ah, ah! I got him. I think I got him. Sorry, little guy. It was him or me. I mean, you saw it. He was attacking. He was attacking me. Is that his brother on the screen? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, let's rate this before you guys got to go, because this is getting out of hand already. Love it. Okay. It's bright, shiny. It's almost effervescent in the nose. There's a lot of oil. There's a lot of white grape, like Welch's white grape juice. But then there's also like a darkness, like a molassesy part of the note as well, and it's really inviting. Makes you want to go in for a sip, which is what we're going. Oh, we're going to rate it. It's a 8.75. And on the taste, man, it lingers. It lingers for a while. There's a lot of complexity there. There's a lot of notes that are very soft in their profile, but yet they come through. They really come through when talking about it. So I'm gonna give it a 9. It's really good. The flavors on there are really good. I'm liking everything that is going into it. It's really cool. Now onto the finish. I do have to have another little sip. What was me? So the finish, it's jammy. It's super jammy. And then there's that effervescence comes back again. It makes it feel like proof, but it's not proof. It's just like an effervescence that comes in there, and it lengthens that finish for a while. And then you get those oak tannins. It's really nice. I'm going to give it 8.75. Would I buy again? Okay, here's where I'm at a dilemma. Would I buy this bottle again? Yes, I would. But it is an expensive bottle. But here's the other thing. You don't get 15-year-old Canadian whiskey for free, right? You got to pay for it, especially one that has been exquisitely blended and finished and all of the things. So I understand the price point that they're at. To me, in my whiskey budget, just I couldn't buy another bottle of it, basically. So am I happy to have the little over half a bottle I have left? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you want a sample of this, hit me up down below. But the one thing is, I'm going to say a word in my podcast that I'm going to do for this. It will release in a week from now or more, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I will have a secret word in that podcast. You will have to go listen to the podcast and then come back. That's how you're going to be able to win a sample, because I'm not just going to give anybody who wants a sample, right? You just can't do that. You can't give everybody samples. So if that's what you want, then go over there, listen to the podcast. I'll make sure that it's somewhere in there, and then we'll go from there. So, okay, would I buy again? I'm going to give it a 5. I hate to say it. I'm going to give it a 5 because the price point, I can't buy it again. So I won't buy it again. I want to, but I won't. Does that make sense? If it was $100 all day long, the extra 75 or whatever it was on top of it, it is that good, but financially I just can't do it right now. So you have to understand that. Stay within your means in whiskey, right? Whiskey is a luxury. It's a luxury item for us. So if you can't afford it, don't try and get it. Don't break the bank trying to get a whiskey, right? Does that make sense? So just understand that. If you like this type of content, follow, like, subscribe, do all the algorithmy things to help me grow this channel. And yeah, go check out my podcast. I did with talking about the Goldfinch. Y'all be good. And until next time, keep your spirits up. Peace out.